What's going on, Guardians? TBL here from Planet Destiny with your weekly reset video, your guide to what's changing in the Destiny universe this week. Now, first up, this week we've got Mayhem Clash as our weekly Crucible playlist, so if you're looking to get in some Crucible bounties, this is probably going to be a good week for it. Next up, we've got Skirmish as the daily Crucible playlist. The daily story mission for today is the Heart of the Black Garden on Mars. And for the weekly Heroic playlist, your modifiers are going to be Heroic, Void Burn, Small Arms, and Fresh Troops, so your primaries and your Void weapons are going to be doing extra damage this week. And finally, for the Nightfall this week, we've got the Shield Brothers taking place on the Dreadnought. The modifiers for it are going to be Epic, Solar Burn, Juggler, Grounded, and Catapult, meaning you're going to get your grenades back really quickly, but it is Solar Burn and you probably will be facing a lot of Cabal, so stay back and pick your engagements wisely. Also worth noting that you should probably hold off on doing both the weekly Heroic playlist as well as the Nightfall until the update goes live. Again, we are having patch update 2.4.1 later today at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern. So hold off on those so that you can make use of higher light rewards. And this week at Fellwinter Peak, Shiro 4's got a couple of new things for you too. In terms of his bounties, this week he's got Together We Rise, which asks you to complete public events in the Plaguelands. Followed up by Pull the Plug, where you need to kill fallen majors and ultras. Then we've got Anti-Splicer, which asks you to complete patrols in the Plaguelands. Got to do 10 of those. And finally, Archon's Forge. This week he wants you to take out some Servitor bosses. Easy enough. Next up, we've got Lady Tyra. And for her, the artifacts that she's selling this week consist of the Memory of Fellwinter, where you lose your super but gain 1 extra grenade and melee charge and a small boost to all stats. The Memory of Timur, where melee attacks on minions of the darkness have a chance to temporarily turn the target into an ally. And finally, the Memory of Perun, where enemy guardians with full supers and all enemies with low health are highlighted. That pretty much covers everything in Fellwinter Peak. Alright, and here in the tower, we're going to be taking a look at the faction leaders and what planetary materials you'll be able to trade into them this week, starting off with old Eris Morn. And for her, you'll be able to donate Wormspore to her faction to level yourself up with the Crotazin faction. For Dead Orbit, Arak Jalal will be taking in Spin Metal donations this week, and for future War Cult, Lakshmi will be taking in Relic Iron. Finally, for New Monarchy, they'll be taking helium filaments this week, so if you're stocked up on planetary materials, go ahead and turn those bad boys in for Reputation, which can get you faction packages which, again, after the update goes live later today, should be able to get you beyond light level 385. Now for Lord Shax's Crucible bounty this week, this time we've got a Game of Rift, which asks you to complete 7 matches, get 50 primary kills, 25 assisted kills, and to stop 1 runner. Doing that will grant you 5k experience, 500 Crucible rep, and 1 random Crucible reward. Alright, and here at Verax this week, the Prison of Elders challenge modifiers are going to be Brawler, Ironclad, and a Grenade Kill bonus, making this week a pretty good week for farming Challenge of Elders. The mixture of Brawler and Grenade Kill is going to be a really fun combination. The 3 bosses you'll be facing are the Overmind Minotaur, Psylocke the Defiled, and Noruusk, Servant of Oryx. As for the bounties in Prison of Elders this week, first up we've got Riot Guard, which asks that you kill champions in the level 41 Prison of Elders or Challenge of Elders. Deadshot, where you need to kill enemies with precision shots in level 41 or Challenge of Elders. And finally, Firefighter, where you have to use solar abilities to kill enemies in level 41 or Challenge of Elders. Alright Guardians, that's it for your weekly reset update. Now get out there and make some gains and start edging those factions. Again, update 2.4.1 will be going live later today at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So hold off on those Nightfalls, and if you've got some faction packages, don't turn them in until that update goes live. Once that update is live, the light level will be pushed out to 400. So if you've got the right sources of rewards ready, you might be able to get yourself an early light game boost. But alright, that's it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this reset guide, be sure to let us know down in the comment section below. And if you've got any tips for how to make it better, be sure to let us know. Thanks so much for watching Planet Destiny, your guide to the Destiny universe. And as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians stay frosty.